Hello, welcome to Have Faith in Your Face. Today I'll be giving Dina a glam purple makeover. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and notification buttons. It's greatly appreciated. If you want to see how I created this look, keep watching. Hello my little unicorns, thank you for joining. So today we're going to be doing makeup for the over 50s. And I know I said I wasn't going to do that, but let's face it, I'm over 50. But my girlfriend Dina is going to be helping us today. She's going to model and I'm going to do her makeup, and we are going all out today. We're doing purple, bold look. Just to let you know, you can wear color at any age. Do not be shy about it and don't think that you've hit a certain age and now you have to be conservative, because it doesn't work that way. The older you get, the more wild you can be, because you've earned the right.
Yep.
So we're going to do that today. Stay tuned and we're going to switch places and get started. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Dina. She's wearing the unicorn headband. Say hi, Dina.
Hi.
Okay, and we are doing her makeup today. So I'm just going to take a moment to zoom in so you won't see the headband, but you had to see it. We're just going to get a little closer here. And we will get started. So I'm going to be walking in front of the camera periodically. I will try to stay out of the screen as much as possible, but just expect it. That's the way it goes. So the first thing we're going to do is start. First of all, do you mind if I've just washed my hands? Do you mind if they're on your face? Okay.
Good.
So we're going to start with some primer. And for that, I am using the, let's see how close I need to get. e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. This stuff is amazing. Okay. And I want to make sure that I am out of the camera. Just get the base down, and then I'm just going to put it all over your face. And you feel how soft that is? Mm-hmm. It's like silk.
Yep.
This stuff is amazing, and it's very hydrating, so it's nice on dry skin. Foundation just glides on, but it really sticks. I'm going to take it down her neck a little bit. Make sure I didn't miss any areas. All right, and I realized I forgot to get out my eye primer, which we'll be using later. So I'm just going to grab it right now. See, it's so much easier doing this for somebody else than myself. Because I just grab things at a moment's notice. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is apply her foundation. Let me cap everything. And for that, we have picked out, as I get everything out of here, the Dream Radiant Liquid from Maybelline in the shade Alabaster. Let me pull that back. Dream Liquid Radiant in the shade Alabaster, 00. So give this a little shake. And I'm just going to pump this on the back of my hand, and I am using a damp sponge to apply it. And I'm just going to start with 2 pumps. If I need more, I'll get more. But the last thing I want to do is overuse. This is a nice creamy consistency. We're going to see how well it goes on. And you know what? I realized you're still in the dark because I didn't turn on the ring light. Have you ever had one of those days?
Yes, frequently. Yeah, my hair's annoying.
Yeah, it's not annoying, it's just in the way. But it's really pretty. Excuse me.
Yes.
Thank you. I suffer from terrible allergies.
So do I. Next month is going to be horrible.
Oh, it's just getting worse and worse. I suffer from them all year long, though, because the growing season here is year long. Mm-hmm. It's funny, people say if you have allergies, move to Arizona because they get better. And that's true, but if you don't have allergies, you'll get them when you move here.
Mostly because, I mean, I've always been allergic to dust. Well,
There's lots of that here.
mm-hmm.
There sure is.
I'm also, it turns out, allergic to the grasses from up north, Bermuda grass, bluegrass. So that's all the stuff they've imported here.
Yeah, don't go to Kentucky.
That's what antihistamines are for.
Yeah.
And it turns out I'm allergic to certain trees. Some of them are actually evergreens.
It's for me. Evergreens, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know which one it is. There's some of them here in town, and all I know is it's got long needles. Oh, that's Mary Kay.
Do you need to answer that? We can always stop the
She
video.
can leave a message.
Okay, so.
I have to know who's calling me.
That's going to sound funny in the video.
Yes, it is. It's just my friend Mary Kay from A-Bait, people. It's all good.
This might even be a little too light for you, dear. But we're going to make it work.
Yeah.
You'll just have that porcelain complexion.
Porcelain's fine. I don't think I've ever had porcelain.
Well, you will today. And I'm just going to kind of lift up here a little bit just to get underneath. They really want to get hold of you.
Yeah, I'll have to do it.
Is that a voicemail? Or is that them calling back?
I have it for her text message as well as for her ringtone, so I always know it's her. It's like if my cousin should happen to call, it's Elvis.
Oh, nice.
Well, I couldn't find, on one of my other phones, my Windows phone, in fact, I had,
Give me 1 second and then you can continue.
can't think of the name of the dang song.
Okay, I'm going to have you tilt your face up for me. You can keep your eyes open or closed. Doesn't matter. I just need to get down here. And I am going to need a little bit more of this, but I want to just do one half of your face at a time.
Works. But yeah, I try to have people that I know are going to call. I try to have something besides my general ringtone, so I know if it's somebody I want to, answer right away or not.
Well, if I'm ever lucky enough to get a ringtone, make it Gypsy by Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, okay.
Because that's mine and Ryan's
I
song.
can find it. I love Fleetwood Mac.
It's mine and Ryan's song because when he heard me sing it in karaoke, he says that's when he knew he was in love with me. He's like, I knew I cared about you a lot, but I saw you singing that song, and I'm like, I'm in love with this woman. All right, cross it in front of the camera. And a couple more pumps so I can do the other side. I actually might use my powder to powder you down just because it'll make it a little less pale.
Okay. Yeah, I don't suppose I really should look vampire pale.
Maybe not. You know, this is the only problem with buying drugstore foundation is you can't try it first.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to kind of do your best guess. And Dina is pretty pale, so we thought we were doing right.
Yeah.
But it's a little more than you need.
So next time, instead of the inside of the wrist, the outside of the wrist?
Maybe. Well, your inside of the wrist is obviously more pale than your face. Because, like I said, it's not bad. It's just slightly off.
Mm-hmm.
Go like this. Not too tight, but I want to make sure that I don't paint your lips, although I can fix that. you can relax. I'm taking this down her neck a little bit and just feathering it out. Because you know I don't like a mask.
Yeah, those look really weird.
Those people who just stop right underneath their chin and their jawline. I'm like,
it's like, okay.
that's really awkward. All right, cut in front of the camera again. What does Mary Kay have to say? Okay, so next I'm going in with a big fluffy brush, which I will show you in a moment. Just cleaning it off my dry brush cleaner. And I'm going in with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder, setting powder, in the shade 4, which is actually my shade. But this is going to add a little bit more color back into Dina's face.
Yeah, that does look rather vampire-ish.
It does. But this is going to take it back to a nice, normal Dina color.
All my years in the sun.
Yeah, it shows. You don't have them, your years in the sun. Really? Because I don't see any sign of sun damage. I see his pale porcelain complexion.
Oh, I never put suntan lotion on, but I was always outside when I was a kid.
Did you ever use
laid in the sun. I didn't like to.
Good. Did you use sunblock?
Nope.
No?
Didn't have any back then.
No.
I mean,
They had Hawaiian Tropic, was designed to make you darker, not protect you.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my sister used to put baby oil on.
I know, that stuff's horrible.
She'd put on baby oil and just sit in the sun and bake.
Well, we had a neighbor who was a good friend of my mom's and dad. They knew the couple, and Toki always laid out in the sun. And she might have been even a couple years younger than my mom. But she'd been out, she loved laying in the sun, and her skin was so dry. I mean, she looked older than my mom.
Oh, wow.
By like 5 years.
And she was younger?
Mm-hmm, like 2
Wow.
years younger at least. I mean, she might have been the same age, but, you know, she just looked way older than my mom.
Some will do that.
I mean, it wasn't just her face. It was, you know, because she laid out in bikinis, so it was
It was everything. Get that leathery look.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it was.
All right, take a look and tell me. It's a little better now?
Yeah.
You can see it right in the...
Yeah. That's more natural.
That is more natural. All right, so Dina has some lush eyebrows. I am envious of her eyebrows. So I'm not actually going to even do anything to them. I'm just going to comb through them a little bit. 'Cause you don't really need any darkening.
No. Yeah, I got my dad's eyebrows, so I have to actually have them trimmed when I do get my hair cut.
Oh, you should consider yourself lucky to have them. I overplucked mine when I was younger because in the 90s it was that very thin Melrose Place 90210 thing. And everybody had thin eyebrows. So I plucked the heck out of them. And I am going to go in with a little wax just to kind of tame them.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I haven't seen her in years, but she was a friend at one time. And I can't remember what she told me, but she had to draw her eyebrows on because she had none. Because her sisters like put glue on her eyebrows
Oh.
and pulled them out.
Oh no.
Told
Well,
her-
this is not glue. It's just wax.
Yeah, told her that they were shaping them for her.
Oh, and they actually were being mean?
Well, I don't.
I mean, was it intentional?
I don't think it was intentional, but you know, it was something not super glue, but it was like a little stronger than just regular white Elmer's.
Oh no.
So she had no eyebrow hair left.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, one of these days I'm going to take you and we're going to get your eyebrows shaped.
That's cool. I'd like that. I haven't done it. Thought about having, you know, what threading is and everything. I thought, yeah.
Getting them waxed is easier.
Okay.
And cheaper.
Yeah.
And faster. A little painful, but threading just hurts just as bad. I've had them both done.
Yeah. So.
All right, so I was going to use your concealer, but I think I'm just going to use my eye primer.
Okay.
So for that, I am using the e.l.f. primer in Sheer. Go ahead and close your eyes for me. My own light. You're fine. You don't need to tilt your head. I'm just lifting your eyebrow a little bit so I can get everywhere.
That tickles.
And never underestimate the magic of your fingers. Coming over the other side, I will be crossing the camera. Yeah, if you think this tickles, a lot of things are going to tickle.
Oh, it was mostly where you were right down by my lashes.
Ah. I'm almost out of this primer.
Uh-oh, I have time to get some more.
Yep.
Cannot be out of one of the mainstays.
No, I mean, I have a backup for emergencies, so if I run out of this one, I still have something to hold me over until I can get more. But I like this one a lot. Okay, so I'm going back in with my powder brush and the Rimmel Stay Matte powder just to set that down so we don't get any creasing. And it's going to make it more blendable. And the colors will be more vibrant and stay longer. Now, just so you know, I am kind of afraid to put mascara on other people, so you will be applying that yourself.
Okay. That ought to be fun.
That one scares me.
Oh, I understand.
No, the eyelashes I have no problem with, but the mascara, Sippy, sippy.
Well, I think what I will do when I put the mascara on is my phone is going to be in the way because I'm going to put it on selfie and zoom it in.
I have a hand mirror.
Oh, okay, cool. I can do that then.
All right, so next we're going to be doing, sorry, what were you saying?
Cannot wear glasses and put mascara on.
No, we'll probably just do the mascara off camera, come back, and
Okay,
yeah.
and it'll be ta-da.
Ta-da! All right, so Dina wants purple.
Purple is awesome.
It is awesome. So we are going purple. All right, so we are using the NYX Mystic Petals shade, or here, let me back it up a little bit so you can see it. Mystic Petals. And I'm going to be using these three colors here. I'm going to be using this one as my medium shade. I'll be using this one as my darker shade. And this is my lightest shade. And I may go in with a little bit of the gray. It depends on how I decide to do her, like, you know, how intense it comes. So first things first, I got to clean some brushes.
And let's face it, if you wear glasses, you can put more eye makeup on because you can't see your eyes behind glasses.
That's the
They
truth.
really pop.
That is the truth. So you can be as bold as you want.
Just be careful you don't get the lashes long enough they're brushing against your lenses, because that bites.
They might. They might. They're pretty lush lashes.
Which is cool. Yeah, I like those.
They're the ones that I have on right now. I love these lashes.
My longest time friend, we've been friends since we were in 5th grade.
Oh, wow.
And she had to wear glasses, and she curled her lashes with the old-fashioned eyelash clamp curler.
Mm-hmm.
Because if she left them straight, they brushed the inside of her lenses on her glasses.
Yep.
She had the most incredible eyelashes.
Wow. Okay. Oh my goodness, my allergies are just killing me. So we are going to go in with the transition shade. Now so we're starting with this one. The thing about hooded or downturned eyes, or just working on mature skin, is a lot of times what we want to do is put the transition shade in here, cut the crease, and use the lightest shade here. What that's going to do is bring the hood forward. So we're going to go with the medium shade all over her lid. And this is a really pretty iridescent shade. So we're going to start in here, and I'm going to leave just a little bit of her lid open because I want to highlight in the middle there. So I'm getting it right on the lash line. And you'll notice as I come out, I'm going to kind of flick upward just a little bit because we want to kind of create the illusion that her eyes go up, not down. And I'm going to bring this a little higher than her actual lid. Am I going too rough?
Mm-mm. Feels like it's going on real easy because of the primer and the and everything.
Yep. And you just keep going until you get the intensity that you want. I'm going to go a little darker, so I'm going to give it one more coat. Take it up just a little higher and flick up. And I'm looking for her actual brow bone, where the bone comes down to. Not up on the high end, but just to kind of create an artificial crease there. Okay, and I'm going to come over to the other side, so crossing the camera. I feel like the Ghostbusters, don't cross the streams. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Leaving just a little bit in the inner corner untouched. Taking this right from lash to crease and flicking up on the outside. I'll make sure I'm not blocking the camera here with my head. Because everybody knows I have a fat head.
No.
I do.
It fits perfectly on your shoulders like it's supposed to.
It does, but it's kind of inflated. I won't lie. I kind of like myself.
You know, that's not a bad thing.
I think I'm kind of a slick bitch. My biggest joke is, you say bitch like it's a bad thing.
No. I mean, I know what bitch stands for.
Yeah. Oh?
Beautiful.
Intelligent.
Talented, charming, and horny.
Okay. I got
I could say honest.
yeah, it's true. It's not a lie. All right, so I'm going to reach over here, grab my dry brush cleaner, and I'm just going to kind of clean that brush off and just blend out and soften it up a little bit.
I mean, people were always, they'd be like, did he just call you bitch? I said, yeah, so? And I'd throw that at them and they'd go, oh.
Now I'm getting a little fallout, but I'm not going to worry about that because I can clean it up with concealer after. This is one of the problems with drugstore brands. I mean, all brands will get some fallout, but sometimes drugstore brands will get more. So we'll just clean it up afterwards. Blend, blend, blend. Remember the secret to not looking like a $2 hooker is blending. All right, guys, so we're going to have some odd jumping around because I'm on the network, I'm off the network, I'm on the network, I'm off the network. It's new phone, technical difficulties, but we're going to make this work.
Yes.
Because I am determined. All right, so I'm going to tilt your head that way just a little bit, and I'm going to clean up in here by placing a little concealer all around. And then I'm going to go in with my sponge. If I can get that to stand up.
I can hold it.
Oh, I should have had you do that, but now I've got it there. We're just going to go a little under the eye here. And blend it out. And let me take a look at your frontal. I'm going to cut that just a little bit. That's still a little too much of a wing. Here. I'm like, what? You just said you could hold it. Why am I not? And coming around the other side, here comes my pink heart shirt again.
Still Valentine's weekend.
Valentine's week.
Yes,
Valentine's Day is every day.
it should be.
You tell everybody
For
you
people
love
who are
them
in love.
all the time. I'm in love.
Love is a positive thing.
I like love. I like being in love. I like being loved as much as I love. That's kind of a new thing for me.
Yep.
Well, not new. I mean, Ryan and I have been together for a while, but
Yeah. It was just something extra warm and fuzzy when you find your soulmate.
that's it. He is my perfect match. I've been in love before, he's been in love before, but nothing like we have with each other.
Yeah. Trick is, keep on liking them.
Oh, he's a very likable guy. He is not only the love of my life, he is my best friend.
There you go.
Okay, so I've got the concealer on. I'm just going to take this and blend this in a little bit more. I'm blending in. I don't want to extend this out anymore. I just want to soften it up a bit more. Same thing on the other side, trying not to get in the camera, but I am blocking the camera with my hand.
My grandma and grandpa were married for over 50 years, and my grandpa could still make my grandma blush.
Aw.
It was awesome.
So my sister and her husband, they laugh all the time. They are just so in sync. And whenever I would visit them or spend any time with them, I would say, I want to have a relationship just like the two of you, because you are obviously best friends. And I have it.
Mm-hmm. And
I
that
finally
is awesome.
found it. Ryan makes me laugh like nobody ever does. At the silliest things.
Yeah.
Like, I just will crack up at the silliest things. All right. So now we're going to go in with the lightest shade, which is this one right here. And I'm going to highlight her brow bone and the inner corner. Tap it out. And I think I am going to do a little liner on you, it's just with powder.
Cool.
Just a little bit. Just gonna dip a little bit. There you go. Just right in that corner, give a little illumination. See? Look at me. Okay. And then I'm gonna come over and do the other side. Coming through, coming through. I gotta get a better setup. Once I get my own space, I can get 2 chairs and just... That's what I need to do, is have you face me and then turn to the camera every now and then. But I really wanted you to be the focal point.
Yeah.
And a little illumination in the corner. Tickle?
Yeah, a little bit.
And we're going to stay on this side while I'm here. And I'm going to get a smaller brush. I haven't been showing you my brushes. And focus. It won't focus because my hand's not there. And there it is.
That's too much other stuff to look at.
I'm going to go in with the gray and just do a little bit along her lash line and her lower lash. And then I'll blend it out with some more purple. Definitely tap this one off because you don't want to get fallout with a dark shade like this. Be patient, go in as many times as you have to, but tap it out. I'm going to tilt your head back for me. And I'm going to get this as close to the lash line as possible. When you have hooded eyes, you don't really want to do a very thick, bold line. Just a little bit, because it'll take up all of your lid space. Okay, now can you look up? And are you going to freak out if I get close to your lashes?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Sorry, that tickled.
I do not want to poke you in the eye.
No, I know, it tickled. Okay, I'm good.
Are you going to be okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. I'm ready for it now.
Okay. I'm taking it about midway. And like I said, it looks harsh now, but I'm going to blend it out with the purple. In fact, I'll do that now. So I'm going to take the first shade of purple that I used to soften that up. You double checking?
No, I'm just trying to see myself.
Oh. Everybody else can see you?
I know.
All right, look
It's
up
a
for me.
narcissistic thing.
Look up for me. There you go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm taking this lower than the gray. And in a little farther. All right, blink it out because I'm going to come in at an awkward angle.
Okay.
But I promise I will not poke you.
That really tickled because it got right on the edge.
Very ticklish. She's very ticklish. Okay, and I'm going to soften it up just a little more with a bigger brush. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
This one's going to be a little lower, so hopefully it won't tickle as much.
Yeah. It's mostly because the part that holds the brush was brushing against right on the edge of the lashes, right on the ends, which is a blink reflex.
Mm-hmm. All right, this is me coming around. What did I do with the liner brush? There it is. You guys are gonna get so sick of the sight of this shirt.
Your office chair.
I should, yeah.
A swivel office chair next time for.
But that will set me significantly lower than you. But I have more than one of these chairs.
Yeah. Yeah, I can swivel off the seat. It's not like it's a cloth seat catches clothing.
Right, or you just face me, and like I said, periodically I'll have you turn
Yeah.
to the camera. All right, close your eyes. It's gonna tickle, so don't move on me.
For some reason, this one isn't as ticklish as the other one.
Good.
Probably because this is the one that always itches, so I rub it.
All right, it's gonna get ticklish now because we're going underneath.
Okay.
About midway. Try not to blink, especially with this color because this is where I can really mess it up. All right, and then I'm going to smudge it out. You can blink, just return to an open. We lost connection again. I'm going to be definitely piecing a lot of this together. So
Good editing skills.
right. So we blended out the concealer on this side. I'm just going to blend on this side. You can keep your eye closed for this. But I was saying, so my mom went in for hip replacement surgery when she was still with us, and in California, and they're very big on senior abuse and senior theft and all that stuff.
Oh, I know.
So they asked her while I'm sitting there if anyone is taking her money or has been hurting her, and my mom actually said that to them. She only beats me, pointing at me. She only beats me on Tuesdays. They made me step out of the room because they took her serious. It took her 45 minutes to convince them that she was only kidding.
Oh my God.
And the worst part is my first reaction, I didn't actually say it, but the first thing I wanted to say is, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to pause for a moment and we are going to do mascara off camera and we will be back after the mascara. And we're back.
And we have lashes.
And we have lashes, but we're going to do even more lashes because you know me, go big or go home.
Definitely going big.
So I am using the Kiss So Wispy lashes in the shade, or in the style 11. So let me see if I can get this. So we're going big. And for this, I'm going to use my Kiss Lash Liner Glue in clear because I don't want to add black. That's too harsh. We added gray as a liner, but black would be too harsh.
Black would make you look like I was a clown. But not in the good way.
Oh, like it. All right, go ahead and close your eyes. And I'm going to kind of lift a little bit so I can get this as close to your lash line as possible. I should probably get my scissors because I have a feeling that these might be too long for you. I should have measured them first. I never have to trim them, so I never think about measuring them. But let's find out if we have to trim them.
Let's find out.
I'm not going to actually stick them. I'm just going to kind of hold them up.
Have true caterpillar lashes.
Actually, I think they're going to fit just fine.
Cool.
Alrighty. Something else that is really great, I have a better angle. So I can make sure I get them right on the lash line. Tap, 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 tap. Make sure they are adhered. You see, close your eyes. Get that corner, make sure it is tacked down. Girl, you lush. You can see them? Mm-hmm. No, I mean, like when you look through them. Okay, guys, coming through.
I can feel it brushing up against
your upper lid.
Yeah.
Yep, yep. But they are glam.
They are.
Going in with the liner again. I so much like doing this on other people than myself. Because I can get right next to your lashes. Hold on, you got a little mascara right there.
Yeah, I thought I felt it hit there.
All right, raise your eyebrow for me. There you go. I'm going to take this. Try not to get in my own light. Right along the lash line. I'm just trying to stick as close to the lashes as possible. Make sure I got a good coat so it sticks. And the fun part's going to be at like 10 o'clock at night, because it's already 9:40, like 10:30 at night, cleaning all this up. Ryan's going to come home and it's all going to still be out. And oh well.
Hey.
Yeah, knew I was doing something.
That's right.
All right, close your eyes for me.
I told my family, I said, I'm going over to Mickey's. We're going to do girly stuff.
They must have been surprised.
Brian's like, okay, Mom.
Okay, Mom. Hang on. Get rid of the glue on my tweezers. Let me just get my other tweezers. They have no glue. Raise your eyebrows for me. Thank you. A little bit of a more awkward angle.
Would it help if I faced you more?
Yes, please.
I
Guys.
have trouble with your idioms, though.
Yeah,
I mean, American English is so fun.
it is. So, we lost connection again. So I don't know how much you missed, but we have a little bit of shimmer on there with the Electric Daisy. She's got her blush and her contour done. The last thing we have to do are the lips. Now, my question is, do you want to just apply it yourself, or do you want me to use a brush?
Use a brush. It'll go on smoother.
Are you sure?
I think.
Okay. It will, but it kind of damages the lipstick. That's why I asked if you want me. Okay.
It can be smoothed off. We have ways of fixing it.
So we are using Dina's Tangy lipstick. Hopefully, Ryan just got home, so hopefully he'll come in quietly. And we're going to use this brush, right? If I can grab it. No, we're not going to use that one. We're going to use this one.
There we go. Now we're finding it.
Make sure that it is clean. All right, so we're using a very small brush. And the Tangy lipstick, what I love about this lipstick, as I bump into things with my butt, it's kind of a clear orange shade, but it conforms to your chemistry and changes shade to be your perfect shade. This has been around for many, many years. Not this particular stick, but the brand has been around for many years. It's classic. All right, so just relax your lips. Don't lick them. Now they're all wet.
There.
All right, tilt your head back for me. We're gonna get that upper lip. So kind of part your lips slightly and don't lick them. And this actually functions more as a lip stain than a lipstick. Okay, and tilt towards me a little bit. Don't mind me resting on your nose so that I don't shake. Intricate work here.
Sorry.
That's okay, we're gonna do the bottom lip now anyway. So the video ends abruptly here, but I wanted to show you the final look and to thank you for joining us. Till next time, stay magical, my little unicorns.